So I'm actually seated along next to the railroad tracks. And the reason I'm seated next to the railroad tracks is to give you that perspective of the Hoax-Lie system. The Hoax-Lie system consists of two tracks. Another way to put it is two poles. The red pole and the blue pole. Another way to put it might be the positive, one side, the negative. The good, the bad. God, the devil. Now it's called dualism. And all ancient mystery religions are based on dualism. In other words, the good needs the bad, and the bad needs the good. A sovereign God needs a nasty devil, and a nasty devil needs a sovereign God. The positives of life need the negative, and the negatives need the positives. Now let me state out in the open that this is absolutely false. And it is the powerful deception of the deceiver, the devil. It is counteracted in Scripture when Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. In other words, there is no other pole. There is no other track. It's one way only, through Jesus Christ. There's one mediator, and there's only one truth, and that's the truth that God reveals. Now the world is based on lies, the world system, and that's what you encounter every day when you get up. That's what you encounter when you decide, I'm going to listen to the news today. You encounter the world system. And the Bible tells us that the whole world lieth in the hands of the evil one. In other words, no exceptions. Everything in this world system is in the hands of the evil one. So you cannot get truth out of this world system at all. Zero. And that's why everything that comes at you is a lie. It's a hoax. Now once you know that, you're ready to decode anything. Anything. However, many people cannot handle the idea that it's all a lie. Years ago, I remember, I did believe some things were lies. Very, very few. But I had absolutely no comprehension that everything thrown in my face is a lie. And why is that so? Because the devil is the father of lies. And that's the only means and manner in which the devil knows how to operate and function. So, what you have to do is get a sledgehammer or a pick or whatever you need to get, and one by one pull up the spikes that hold down the system. See those spikes holding it down? See the spikes on the inside of the rail? One by one, pull them up and get rid of them. And then get yourself a giant steel bar, and with the help of friends, lift up the rail and pull the rail off the track. Now all you really need to do is take one section off the track, all right? One rail, and the train will not function anymore. So for me, that one section of rail was the whole concept of war. And once I saw that war was phony, fake, films, propaganda in writing, liars, lying over and over and over again about battles and death, then that hunk of the track was removed. And hence, whenever the engine came down the track, it got derailed and fell over and could not function in my life anymore, because that was the key rail for me. Now for you, it might be something else. A good one might be the moon landing hoax. Tear that apart and realize the moon is a light, and realize that nobody has gone beyond just a few miles above the earth, and realize that it was all film. It was all fake. Now that could be the rail for you, and that could help you to see all of it is nonsense. All of it. So I encourage you to tear up the tracks, pull out the spikes, and take a section of rail and get rid of it. And then once the engine comes down the track, the engine of lies, you'll be completely free of the hoax-lie system. Back to the Bible, Paul tells us in book of Galatians that Christ has delivered us from this present evil age. And you can be delivered from its power. I was. And you can be too. Thank you for watching. End of video.